Sana Sala bunai sani na nalala uda gro hulai krang bora sak dat hala igro huna dat anong nihan amen. Amen amen as it truly I tell you. I am Jesus Christ, and whoever claims to be is a son and daughters of Mary, Jezebel Baal, whom they worship, and the sons of Judas Iscariot. You know, women? So, who are these angels that you've been calling names to? You know? Women, these angels are holies. Those you've been calling fallen angels are holies. You know, are holies. Why? They are my Holy Spirits. You know, they are my Holy Spirits. From every time I get wounded on earth, they come to pick it. You know, they come to pick it. As in the beginning, I come to pick theirs. You get it? So basically, they are not here on the world. They are on the other side of the abyss. Where it is, the other side of the abyss? On earth, there is a very, it's like a wall part, women. You see, your world is round. There is the, like a pot, there is a end part. There is an ending to it, which is when it's crushed, that's it. Oops, gone. You know? That's where they go. To keep it holy. Why? There's no more pure golds on earth, women. The spirits have taken them all last night. You know? The spirits have taken them all last night. We've been on this. You keep mourning, we keep working. The Messiah you knew in Jerusalem, it is Jablo. You know? You understand the word Jablo, women? Jablo means, I'm sure you know the word Jablo, women. I knew that. That is him. That is Judas Iscariot, the Jablo. You know? He isn't here to do his things. He is here to persuade the world. You know? That is him. Judas Iscariot. And he isn't just here to do that thing. He is here to blaspheme me for the last time. You know? But I'm quiet as a sign of Jonah inside its belly. What I've come to bear witness is to tell you I am. You know, I am. When you say I am, it's already I, Papa, Mama. You see I, Papa, Mama, that's all together. Because why? We are fireflies in that, in this, you know, in our abodes. In these abodes. Meaning to say, woman, my spirits are here, but also somewhere else. Last night, it was my daughter that we found, you know, because when I was 25, I was spiritually pregnant again. You know, I was spiritually pregnant again. His daughter. Whose daughter? You called Yahweh. You know, you called Yahweh. This is daughter. Because the first one was when I was 15. You know, he took it into his throne and spiritually. Everything happens already in your book, women. Which is now what's happening is just snaring everyone. That the symbol of all the spirits that been poured out to the world is to claim of who you are. Of who you are, which I am the one who comes this end to tell you who is in that body. You know? See, they're laughing at that because they're very wise women. You know? Last night we were in Cheyenne, Fort Knox, and somewhere in Vault, in where they place the woman, Elizabeth. You know, I have spoke to her souls. Even in souls women, she still want to come back and REING when it's last, you know? It's last. She cannot give no man here his what she got left. This is what you are of this end, women, greedy. You are all, you are, don't say that I'm talking to everyone with this, because when you feel, when you know you are not that what I spoke, you won't get hurt. Don't get hurt, because these words, I hear this from my dad. I hear this from my dad, women. Meaning, don't get hurt when you are not the one that I speak. You know, like, when I tell somebody that you are that, and then you are around that, you will feel upset because you think it's you. No, you are not that. Because if you are, you know, you knew yourself, you are not that. Even sixth angel Raphael does that too. You know, he calls me so many names. He calls me, you know, one day he just calls me, "You, who are you, the Almighty?" I just look at him, I stare at him, and then I go quiet, and I stand in there. Then my spirit come to me. Yes, you are. You know? Yes, you are. And then that's it. I fully awaken. He calls me before I receive my spirit, before my spirit comes to me, literally to get inside, is, he calls me things, but never after that, he never called me all your abbreviations, never again. He calls me many names, still, I laughed at that because I wasn't full truth yet. But now that I am full truth, you cannot blaspheme my Pater. Why? When I say Pater, women, Pater is also a symbol of Potteer. Meaning, inside of this pot is my bloods. You know? My bloods also means Av. When I was John and Ethan. You know, when I was John and Ethan, which I told you in the other records of mine, that I was inside of the crystal with him. You know, I was inside of the crystal with him. And we were poured all their bloods. You get it? This is why he is in heaven with his spirit, souls, and body alive. You know? Messiah. And I am on earth alive, immortal. Messiah. You get that, woman? Meaning, don't believe in anyone that claims that they are Messiah, because there is only two Messiah, the two witnesses, the immortal and the heavenly one, who has received my abode in the time of my Jesus Christ. You know? Which is, you all on this earth is, claims to be great when you cannot love my brothers. Who are these brothers? My brothers is what you've been calling Satan, Lucifer, etc., etc. Because we become all those names from E, B, C, D until we become Z, Scions. You know? In the beginning on earth, we started from Z, Zions. You know, Zions. And then Z, Zions to numbers. Numbers become my words, and words becomes my Father's names. And then when Father replenished the earth with that names, I passed on to that to matter. And then when matter finished that, I received that. And if my sister wants to do it, she will. But yes, she will. But in this end, I didn't let her. Why? She's very a baby. You know? She's still a baby in her head. That is why I'm not letting her do anything. You know? She's protected. Why? She never call anyone Satan. She never call anyone Lucifer. She never call anyone devil. She feels sorry for people around. You know, like me, she does not call anyone that. But women, because it's this women, what happens in earth is happens in heaven before. We're all here to disguise. Meaning, the spirits in here you think is here is not here. They are by the abyss. Which, through by my names in you, they obey what is you must finish in that name. They do what their missions. You know, they never want to incarnate women. Why? After you've been transgressing all my abodes, you know, all my bodies, when you see abode women, that's what you're in. When you've been stealing everything I have, because it's this. In the beginning, you have still my abode, and then when I come, you left, and then I didn't want to get in there. Why? It's filthy. You know? Who are these angels that you've been calling Satans and many names? Moloch, Chimos, Jidugiel, Dragon, Belial, Uriel, Silape, Barashiel, Sariel, Remiel, Jeremiel, Belsibo is Yahweh. You know? Belpihor. You say it Belpigor. You call it Belpihor. You know? They are his spirits of truth, women. You know? They come on earth to do what the mission after we have put them on heaven, on earth, and in heaven. You become the transgressor of the abode that is not yours. So, we get the plan to ensnare all of these transgressors for this end. You know? So that you become the Satan, because this, when I was Anna, one is using with double N. And then when I was Anan, you know, Anan, someone is using another name. You get it? Until I connect with that names until it becomes Lucifer, it becomes Satan. So, we hated that name. Why? Lucifer means a woman. Lucifer with ER means emergency rooms. And ER also means a spirits. You got it, women? Well, Satan means abode. What is this abode, women? A house of your earthly. That house where you are on right now. In that where you're living. That is the meaning of Satan in Tetragrammaton. You know? That's the meaning of all that, women. The passing of the thrones, my names. Why? We plan to ensnare all these people from throughout incarnations because in the beginning, you have transgressed our transfigured body on Nineveh. And then, even when we are on earth, you're still doing the same, transgressing that abode that's supposed to be my children's. Yeah? Women? Now that I see children's, think of that my dad speak. You know? Because like the lights I have posted, my fireflies, my lights, you know, my lights, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it's, you know, like your series, because I am Mssiah, women. Mssiah, meaning a spotlight that cannot be turned off, cannot be turned on. You know? I just, like a light, women. You know, in your eyeball, the black, I am like that, women. You know, I am like that. Your eyeball is very hard, thick element. You can even make it like a ball. You know, that even when it's, see, even Yahweh is laughing now. Because his lower part is here. you know, because I've been sick for the last week because of this venomous females, so a woman is a woman. I was hiding and just crying and crying and crying. So I keep asking them to come. But last night we went to Cheyenne, and Cheyenne, I'll just say Cheyenne. And then all that is done. We found the pure golds that we have placed in the world before. When we come here to plant it as our solid rock, as our solid rock. That is why, women, no one can defeat me, because he had planned it all before you. He had planned it all before you, because all this in your world have already happened. So meaning to say, those you've been calling Satan as my brothers, I'll tell you who is Lucifer later. I'll tell you who is the devil later. Why in this end you keep become all this? Why, women? Because it's the names that we make, and then we laugh at it in the orbit. We laugh at it. We don't want this name. See who's going to receive this, and look at you now. It is the extractation, women, like the blood. We extracted our names. We extract our names. Why I say, how can you say you love me if you cannot love my fathers? When you see my fathers, women, they are the ones that look after me on earth. Why I am protected. I'm protected in any ways, women, because they knew that it's me, because they cannot hide from me. No matter how much they hide, they cannot hide from me. Even they're just using bowls or Adam's apple in you, they can't. I knew my brothers is, I knew them. That's why they're laughing, because when they knew that they say this, we will know when Mary Grace come, because no one and any of her kinds can hide from him. Why, women? Because wherever you hide something, I find it. Because I am a rat. You got it? I'm a rat. It's either R-A-T or W-R-A-T-H. Because W-R-A-T-H, this a meaning in every words, women. Remember, my words is my names. My numbers is my names. My names is my word. My words is thy names. You got it, women? There's many things to tell. So do not believe in anyone aside. Be vigilant, women. There's many that will come to use my names, Messiah. The one who had a body will not going to show up in any abode of the world, because he is alive. He is alive, women. That man, Yuka, whatever his name is a Diablo. That is a Diablo. When I said that you do now what you need to do, that's when we were eating, because in that abode I was him. In that abode I was him, meaning extract. And then, because every day women's spirits extracted our souls. So whatever left in that, I said to Judas Iscariot, go now and do what you need to do. And then, my Adam, say it as his voice, which is, gets into my hollow and tells him, go now, obey. So right away, he went. That is what he can do, women. Through his hollows, we connect. You got it? I'll tell you the next record who was my angel, Lucifer. Why in the world I call him uncle? Because women, they are my brothers. They are my fathers. They are also. Their sons is my daughters. Their daughters is my sons. You call it a niece, a nephew. Sons means there's many names in the world different in tetragrammaton. So that is why the world becomes sinful because of you keep saying you love, but you can't accept that God can do anything because we are unseen. There's always one that does the work, Maya. Maya, because I'm a woman that extracts through my bloods every month. You know? They hate it. Why? Because it's blood. Women, angels don't like to see it because we don't have this blood. We have azul. Meaning azul, women are blue. Frequents. Only I has it. You know? This is why I become Messiah. Messiah on earth, Messiah on heaven. The one who received my body of my Christ. You understand? So no man on earth that can be Israel. I am Israel. And my once was Israel as the Christ. You know? You get that, women? We are one. You know? Angel and the God, Medusa. You know? Medusa and the God. Get it? Medusa also means Messiah. Messiah also means I have suffered. It's meaning of Medusa. I have suffered.